Hey, what's up everybody? Primus Prime 22 here, bringing you another episode of Transformers Lore. Today's video is going to be a sort of addendum to the Transformers Lore infiltrating Cobra video, regarding how Tomax and Xamot Paoli are doing after the events of Chuckles' attack on Cobra. Universe, Primax 1005.19 Gamma, date 2008 CE. Tomax and Xamot Paoli were always close brothers. They were raised since they were children by the Unione Corse. Unione Corse? I don't know. One of the most secret organizations in the world. As part of the Unione Corse? I'm sorry guys. Tomax and Xamot participated in jungle operations in the field. When they came of age, they joined the French Foreign Legion and fought in the Chadian-Libyan conflict in the late 1970s and early 1980s. The war was also known as the Toyota War because of the use of civilian vehicles in the conflict, and it was here that the Paolis learned to respect war profiteering. The two eventually became under the command of Muammar Gaddafi for the remainder of the war. After the war, the brothers, who are now known as the Crimson Twins, decided to make a career on war profiteering. They took extra resources from the Unione Corse and set up a network that eventually grew into a company, Extensive Enterprises. And we know how Extensive Enterprises ran its business, and secret Extensive Enterprises would hire small-time criminals to stir unrest in a country, and then proceed to sell that country its own private guard, the Crimson Guard. Over time, Crimson Guards were in multiple states, and Extensive Enterprises had extensive power. Even 30% of Russia's missile installations fell under the Crimson Guard security, following the collapse of the Soviet Union. Extensive Enterprises also took part in the slave trade. It wasn't long before Extensive Enterprises was noticed by a certain secretive terrorist organization known as Cobra. After some deals, Extensive Enterprises was absorbed into Cobra. As the twins became more powerful, their interest in playing games with people's lives too increased. And then they played with Chuckles. Knowing that he was an undercover agent for G.I. Joe, they ruined his life. But the Chuckles incident didn't leave them unscarred, literally, as Xamot was scarred by a blank shot from Chuckles. As the two go on with their life after the Chuckles incident, they both feel that everything has changed. Tomax believes that their relationship is now stronger, but Xamot feels a little different. Xamot had never felt so vulnerable in his life as he was at the hands of Chuckles, and he felt his place in the world ripped away from him. Xamot felt separate from the power Tomax held because of this, and also because his new scar physically separated him from Tomax in appearance. Tomax and Xamot still spend time together as they used to, but Xamot began to question more and more about his place in Cobra and in the world, finding himself unable to enjoy the lifestyle he had before. Ultimately, he realizes that he no longer feels free, and that he's been living his life this whole time as part of one singularity with his brother, and not as his own man. Xamot begins to spend less and less time with Tomax, eventually going as far as to not answer his calls. Finally, in order to symbolically represent his freedom from being a slave, Tomax changes his hairstyle. From now on, he's his own man. And thus ends this little footnote in the story of Chuckles' war against Cobra. I hope you've enjoyed. We will still be steadily continuing this story over time, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you like and have not done so already for more Transformers lore. Follow me on Tumblr and Twitter for updates, join the Discord to join the community, and join the subreddit for more discussion on Transformers lore. The links are all in the description. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't wanna waste my time.